Hashtag a mask is a must. Coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by SARS-CoV-2 virus. The first recorded infections from COVID-19 were from Wuhan, China. People that are infected by the virus most of the time suffer from respiratory issues. These include shortness of breath and or chest pain. This disease can also cause permanent illness. People do recover, but as of today, people discover that some of their senses, like their taste and smell, are not the same after they had the virus. COVID-19 is a serious problem that the world is facing. Hence, the world is also trying to obtain or acquire a cure or at least ways of prevention to stop the saddening events and issue from getting worse. One of the simplest, easiest, and most effective way to fight and stop the spread of this frightening virus is to put a mask on. Wearing a mask is important and effective for a lot of reasons. And this will not only benefit one, but also the community and our society. This leads us to our topic, a mask is a must. A mask is a covering for all or a part of our faces. Why do we need it and how does it stop the spread of COVID-19, you may ask? Well, the answer can both be easy and broad. The easy explanation would be we need it to cover up our faces, specifically our mouths. This lessens the volume and travel distance of expiratory droplets we disseminate when we talk, breathe, and cough. Commonly, COVID-19 virus spread from an infected person's mouth or nose in small particles when they disseminate or when they open or interact with other people or simply just exhale from the body. With this information, we can observe that the mask is important and we need to bring and wear it everywhere. Wearing a mask not only protects ourselves from other people, but we also protect other people from ourselves. We put up some kind of barrier to stop the spread, may it be airborne or droplet. Either way, wearing a mask is advantageous. The effectiveness of personal protective equipment or PPE such as face masks, face shield, and physical distancing should not be underestimated. According to studies, wearing a mask lowers the chance of transmission by up to 85%, while maintaining physical distance of 1 meter reduces the risk of transmission by only 80%. With these numbers and statistics, it is proven that wearing a mask is effective more than other methods or at least more than physical distance. In the Philippines, it cannot be avoided to be caught up in crowded places. These crowded places could be jeep and bus stops and or public parks. Therefore, it is effective to wear a mask wherever we go, most especially when we are planning to go out in public where there are strangers everywhere. A mask is accessible. People should not have a hard time looking for a mask for sale. It is easy to purchase and is cheap as well. Even the government sometimes give free boxes of surgical masks to its people. We even have different models of masks to suit one's preference and usage. According to the World Health Organization, there are differences between medical masks and respirators. Respirators can be used for specific procedures or instances. This is because they usually have a tightly fitted component to them. These respirators are mostly designed to protect healthcare workers for their work and environment with aerosol-generating procedures are undertaken for COVID-19 patients. On the other hand, medical masks or surgical masks is usually used by the common people because they are loose-fitting and lack some functionality respiratory masks have. With this information, we observe that a mask is accessible and available anywhere. This is proven with how many types of masks we have and how they have different functionalities. There are several evidences to prove the effectivity of masks. For instance, the laboratory study of respiratory droplets and the ability of masks to block them. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, visualizing speech-generated oral fluid droplets with laser light scattering, where an experiment was conducted using a high-speed video. It found that hundreds of droplets ranging from 20 to 500 micrometers were generated when saying a simple phrase, but nearly all these droplets were blocked when mouth was covered by a damp washcloth. Another study was on Nature Medicine, respiratory virus shedding in exhaled breath and efficacy of face mask, where an experiment was conducted to people who had influenza or common colds, found that wearing a surgical mask significantly reduced the amount of these respiratory viruses emitted in droplets. The world is currently facing a huge distress. We, as its inhabitants, and also partially the reason for our planet's suffering, we should be the one to also find its cure and prevention. COVID-19 affected our lives like we never thought it would. Professionals have now given us the answers and statistics for our solution for this problem. Wearing a mask is the least thing we could do to contribute to the world's healing and protection. Not only that, but we don't just help the world and our fellow countrymen, but we also help and protect ourselves from that of the frightening virus, COVID-19. At this moment in time, we should all be aware and responsible of what's happening around us. A mask is a must.